I'm excited to share with you our new payment history feature within AiCR. Let's get right to it. If you ever have a payment history from a servicer that you need to extract to be able to get all the transactions as well as generate a pay string, it's actually really, really hard to do. Pay histories are notoriously horrible and have very bad formats. That's how you do it in AiCR. Click on the button, click on payment histories. You go to this module. You want to create a new payment history. You hit create. There it is. I can actually then take the pay histories that I want, just drag and drop them right into the utility. Now, I can use PDFs, text files, Excels, almost any format whatsoever. It does not matter. The next thing I want to do is load up the loan data file to help the AI understand it a little better. All I have to do is click on map the file. There's a loan file. There it is. It detects all the fields from it. Then I can manually extract and make the connections right there. Or I can simply just click on auto map and it'll do all the mapping for me automatically instead of having to be bored with doing it. Ultimately, it uses fuzzy logic to be able to determine how it matches up. Save that, ready to go. Now I have these sample docs right here. I'm just going to hit process the docs. What it's going to do, it's going to create a job. It's going to put all the documents in there. You can see it's running right here. And it takes about 45 seconds per loan, maybe sometimes 60. And it'll actually look at the payment histories. And let's actually take a look at some of how these actually look so you can see how bad they are. So let's see. So here's an example Excel, pretty clean. That's not a bad one. Then let's go to the next one. This is pretty bad, but not horrible. You can see it's a text file that's been PDF'd, and there's a carriage return. And it has everything in there. There's suspense payments. There are reverse payments. There are multiple transfers. So you have a loan that goes from loan servicer 1 to loan servicer 2. It actually handles all that. No matter what the thing looks like, whether it's vertical, whether it's horizontal, it doesn't matter. You throw it in there, it'll actually do it. And it will grab whatever is necessary to create a normalized transaction screen. So let's take a look at the job. So it's cranking away. Let's wait a second for this to finish. Okay, it finished it. Now, once it's done, I can click on the results tab to actually see the results. What it does, it takes all the payment histories that it finds and puts it in a normalized table structure. So you can see loan amount, file name, due date, etc. And of course, it even has some commentary that's over here. It includes every transaction from the loan, well, loans actually, whether it's be escrow, whether it be original advances or distributions, or suspense payments or reversals, whatever the case may be. I can select all, I can select none, I can select a particular one to give me the information. If I select all, I can actually filter down whatever the case may be. I can say, I want to look at the transaction code for this, whatever that may be. I could get it from this process to there, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case, you can filter it, whatever you want. So, and once this is done, really the big gist is be able to get the pay strings, because that's really the driver here. Here's the pay string for every single one. It's automatically calculated for the life of the loan, and it has all the information that I need here, total entries. Now, in this case right here, I have this one loan that has 2 separate payment histories because it was a service transfer. It will actually take all of the data from this one and put it into this. That's how that works. Now, once this is all done, I can actually compare the actual results to whatever I received from the counterparties. So in this case, I have all these comparisons right here. The ones that there weren't any matches because they're not included yet or not processed, and the ones that have passed and the ones that have failed. So it actually is a very, very good way to do it. I can actually export the results into Excel right there. I can export the cash flows right by there simply. Now, I'm just going to give you an idea of how hard payment histories can be. This is a single loan that's been transferred 5 times. And Ultimately, to be able to mash all these together via human is very difficult. And then layer on this payment history, which is virtually impossible to extract the data from a human being accurately. You're going to be error prone and it's going to take you forever. Now, obviously, this kind of loan, when you have 5 different transfers with all this challenging payment history, takes more than 45 seconds. This may take a few minutes, but needless to say, the results speak for themselves. Ultimately, I have all these elements here. Find it all right there, and there's the pay history. As easy as that. With this payment history module in AiCR, it allows you to process hundreds, if not thousands, of payment histories in minutes or hours, compared to only doing 3 or 4 per hour by a human. This is a great feature. It's built right in the AiCR. It takes seconds to utilize. Try our 7-day free trial. You can try it on your own.